everyone, welcome back to my channel Aarna and welcome back to my new video. So in today's video we are going to study a lesson of history, which is the VijayNagar and the Bahmani kingdom. So let's start the video. But before starting, if you like this video, please press the like button, share this video as much as you can, and also subscribe to my channel. So now let's start. So the name of the lesson which we are going to study in this video is the VijayNagar and the Bahmani kingdoms. So basically this is a lesson actually in my history book, but the history is same everywhere. So if you are studying with any other book, then also you can study. And if you are watching this video just for some information, you can watch this because it is really informative and it will help you. So the chapter is very interesting too. That is why only particularly I am shooting this chapter. Else I have not uploaded any other chapter of history of 7th standard before, but I am particularly shooting this one because this is very easy and my most personal favorite interesting chapter. Not too long even, very short kind of. So let's start. So first we'll read and then we'll understand. So as the name suggests, the VijayNagar and the Bahmani kingdom. So as the name is suggesting, there are two kingdoms about which we are going to read in this chapter, the VijayNagar kingdom and the Bahmani kingdom. So the disintegration of the Sultanate of Delhi provided an opportunity for the rise of a number of kingdoms in the south. In the Deccan, after the decline of the Tughlaqs, there arose two important kingdoms, namely the VijayNagar and the Bahmani. They remained as important kingdoms in the Deccan reign of India for more than 200 years, but they continuously fought against each other. Ultimately, much of their resources were exhausted in wars, and this gave rise to the coming of new power on the horizon of India, namely the Mughals. Now, what has happened? Basically, there was a Delhi Sultanate. Now, actually, this is only the thing because before I have not uploaded any history lesson video. So, I have not uploaded any video related to the Sultanate of Delhi. If you guys want, I can upload that. After this lesson ends, you can comment on this video. I will upload the lesson of Delhi Sultanate too. So you guys can tell me if you want, I may upload that. But first we'll just understand what is given in the paragraph. So I may tell you in short, after the disintegration of the Sultanate of Delhi, disintegration means after the decline of or after the weakening of the Sultanate of Delhi. So basically, in short, there was a Sultanate of Delhi. There was a chain of series in it. There were around many dynasties were there. The slave dynasty was there, then Khalji dynasty, then your Tughlaq dynasty, then came the Sayyid dynasty, and then came your Lodi dynasty. So when the Delhi Sultanate was around to decline, or when it was weakening after the disintegration word is if you'll hear this once, you can feel that disintegration matlab something is coming to an end, disintegration. So provided it was what was happening after the Sultanate of Delhi was weakening or coming to an end, there were many kingdoms arising in the south because no ruler was there, right? No powerful ruler was there to rule, and hence therefore many independent kingdoms were arising in the southern part of India. Now in the Deccan, the southern part, the Deccan, after the decline of the Tughlaqs. Now I told you there was Tughlaq dynasty. So after the Tughlaq dynasty came to an end, there arose two important kingdoms, namely the VijayNagar and the Bahmani. So two important kingdoms were arising over there after the decline of the Tughlaqs, which were the VijayNagar kingdom and the Bahmani kingdom. So they were arising in the Deccan part of the India. So now ऐसे तो many kingdoms were arising, but these were the two most important kingdoms amongst the all. And why are they? We'll read in this lesson only. So these are the two important kingdoms which arose in the Deccan reign of India. So they reign in the Deccan part of India for more than 200 years. But they were not in a friendly relation. They were fighting against each other every time. So what had happened, they keep on fighting every time with each other. So when they did wars, their resources were exhausted. There is the weapons, the army, and the everything. They were coming to an end. They were weakening. So because their weapons are, after all the army is fighting with each other, many people, many officers die and many weapons are used. So they were all exhausted and the resources were all ended. And after that, what had happened, this was giving a rise, after these two kingdoms declined, this gave rise to the coming of a new power on the horizon of India, means in the India, named the Mughals, which then ruled the India. So after these two kingdoms ended, there came the Mughals, but in this chapter we are gonna read when these kingdoms were ruling, what had happened all out in their reign. So first we'll read the VijayNagar kingdom. The kingdom of Vijayanagar was founded by two brothers, Harihar and Bukara, near the banks of the river Tungabhadra in 1336 AD. At that time, Muhammad Tughlaq was the Sultan of Delhi. Harihar's coronation ceremony was held at Vijayanagar in 1336 AD. Both the brothers greatly enlarged their dominion. The Vijayanagar Empire then comprised the whole of southern India below the river Tungabhadra, covering the present territories of Chennai and Mysore up to Cape Comorin. Bukara succeeded his brother Harihar in 1356 AD. He ruled up to 1377 AD. Vijayanagar became an important center of Hindu civilization and culture in southern India. So now what had happened, the Vijayanagar kingdom, the kingdom of Vijayanagar, who founded that, two brothers were there, Harihar and Bukara, who founded the kingdom of Vijayanagar. So they were the founders. Harihar and Bukara were the names. So they founded the kingdom of Vijayanagar. Now what was the location? The kingdom was founded near the banks of the river Tungabhadra. Like there are river banks of main rivers. So there was a river called Tungabhadra. On the banks of that river, the kingdom was founded in 1336 AD. So the date when the kingdom was found was 1336 AD. At that time, Muhammad Tughlaq was the Sultan of Delhi. So as we read in the previous page, that when the Tughlaq dynasty was declining, then these kingdoms were arising. So now the Muhammad Tughlaq was a ruler of the Tughlaq dynasty. At that time, the Sultan of Delhi, that means in the Sultanate of Delhi, many sultans were there of different dynasties. So at that time, Muhammad Tughlaq was there. So just because we have read before also that when the Tughlaq dynasty was declining, then these two kingdoms were arising, right? So Muhammad Tughlaq was a ruler of the Tughlaq dynasty only, and he was a very foolish ruler also. All his schemes, all his plans were all failed at that time. So he was not that powerful, and these kingdoms were arising over there. And at that time he was the Sultan of Delhi. Harihar's coronation ceremony was held at Vijayanagar. Now Harihar and Bukara, first Harihar ruled the kingdom and then Bukara ruled the kingdom by succeeding him. So Harihar was first becoming the ruler, and his coronation means to give the crown to the they crowned the Harihar to declare him as a king or a ruler. So the ceremony of crowning a sovereign or sovereign's consort, that means अगर जैसे कि आप लोग ऐसे मैं आपको हिंदी में बताऊं तो जैसे कि हरिहर is there and the Harihar is declared as king by crowning him, so automatically his wife will become the queen. So sovereign or sovereign consort means either husband of or wife of the ruler. So now if a woman is the ruler, then his husband will automatically become the king, or if a man is the ruler, then his wife will automatically become the queen. So that means sovereign's consort or a sovereign, that means who's the ruler. So now he was crowned in 1336 AD at Vijayanagar only. Both the brothers greatly enlarged their dominion. Now dominion means what? Dominion means the kingdom and all the power. They were enlarging it. The kingdom was extending. So both of them, only one was the king, but after that the second brother succeeded him. But they both were very united kind of, and they both were enlarging their dominion. Dominion means their power, their kingdom. The Vijayanagar Empire then comprised the whole. Now see, they have given what their dominion was enlarging. The Vijayanagar Empire was comprising the whole of southern India, part below the river Tungabhadra, because the kingdom was at the banks of river Tungabhadra. So after that, all the area below the river Tungabhadra was there. In Vijayanagar, all of southern India was there. Now the present territories of Chennai also. At that time, what was the part? Now at present, it is the territories of Chennai. They comprise that also, and Mysore also up to Cape Comorin. So all these were the extended parts which was there in the kingdom, Mysore and Cape Comorin. Now Bukara, after Harihar, Bukara was succeeding him. After Harihar, Bukara became the king. His brother Harihar in 1356 AD. Now what had happened? 1336 AD, Harihar became the king. Now after that, in 1356 AD, Bukara succeeded him, and he ruled up to 1377 AD. Now both of them first ruled till from 1336 to 1356. The second ruled from 1356 to 1377. Now Vijayanagar became an important center of Hindu civilization culture in southern India. So now what had happened? Basically, the Delhi Sultanate and the Bahmani kingdom, which will read in after this, they were all kind of Muslim kingdoms. They promoted Muslim religion more than the Hindu religion. But as the name is only saying VijayNagar, this was a Hindu religion. So basically, all the Delhi Sultanate, all the dynasties, and then after the Bahmani kingdom, and all were kind of Muslim kingdoms. But this was the only Hindu kingdom. So Vijayanagar was an important center of Hindu civilization culture in South India. So South Indian this was the Hindu civilization and cultural kingdom. Now we had read up till here in this video. In the next video, we'll start from Krishna Deva Raya. And if you like this video, please please press the like button, and please share this video as much as you can, and please subscribe to my channel also, and also hit the bell icon, else you will not get the notifications of my upcoming videos. So stay tuned for the next video. The chapter is very interesting. We have read up till here today, and the video is a little bit long for today because in the beginning I had to explain what is the Delhi Sultanate also in short. Now we'll read from Krishna Deva Raya. So in today's video we have only read up till here. If you have any queries, ask me in the comment section. I'll give answers to that also. So we'll meet in the next video. Till then, take care and bye bye.